Whew. That took a lot out of me. That's a lot to take out for someone at Christmas. Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it just finished at the Emirates Stadium in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Arsenal, after 90 minutes, it finished Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 1, and after the penalty shootout, it finished Arsenal 8, Crystal Palace 7. I thought we played well today. That's the first thing off the bat. 8 changes from the win against Everton over the weekend. Very much the mythical second 11 that people keep speaking about when it comes to Arsenal, the depth of the squad this season. And I think that we actually, I think for the most part, even though we took our foot off the gas in the second half, I thought we were really, really good first half. I thought the tempo was there. I thought Madueke and Martinelli were causing problems on the flanks. I thought Norgard was brilliant all game in the center of defense where Zubimendi used to be or usually is. I thought Gabriel Jesus played well first 90 minutes in, or 86 minutes, or however many minutes he played in a year. Yeah, I thought we did play well. I just think a lapse in concentration and a lack of awareness was what caused the equalizer that got Palace back into the game. Another last minute goal that we've conceded. I think that's like 3 in the space of 5 games now. But yeah, overall, and at the end of the day, that you can't sit here and like shout down, scream and shout and celebrate a penalty shootout, because at the end of the day, it's luck. And I thought when it went to penalties, their goalkeeper, which I forget his name now, it wasn't Dean Henderson. Their backup goalkeeper had like the game of his life. Like we should have been out of sight. Really, it was similar to the Everton game where Palace didn't really offer that much of a threat until points in the second half. We should have been at least 3-0 up in that first half. The goal that we score, very similar to the goal that we scored against Wolves, where it was a corner from Saka that, we do what we normally do in these set pieces. We pack the box, the ball falls, Lacroix tries to get rid of it, and instead it ricochets off him and goes past the keeper. He was also the person that missed the penalty that Kepa saved. Kepa was in goal, if you didn't already know. So yeah, overall pretty good. I was actually in general, I was really pleased with the performance. I thought it was a much better performance than both, obviously much better performance than Wolves, and a much more improved performance from Everton. But the most important thing is that we're through. Chelsea await in the next round in February. I think February is when we're playing them. The first leg, I believe, is at Stamford Bridge, with the second leg being at the Emirates. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We'll see what that brings about. We've already drawn with them this season at the Bridge. I always worry when you have to play the same team multiple times in the same season. Normally at some point you come unstuck. So yeah. Yeah, can't really complain. I actually think that Sky Sports gave the wrong person. I mean, Saliba played well, don't get me wrong, but I think the player of the match should have been Norgard. I thought Norgard was brilliant tonight. Second half Palace came out and they I wouldn't say they were bad in the first half, but they were definitely being outplayed. And second half they went for it. They definitely went for it. They deserved that goal that they got from the pressure that they put on us in the second half. But overall, I'd probably say on balance, I know it's a sort of shitty way to win a game through penalty shootout, but I'd probably say on balance, we deserve that. And let's see if we can get past Chelsea and get into a final, where if we do manage to get to the final, we'll either be playing City or Fulham, I think. Yeah, City or Fulham, I think, in the final. That is right, isn't it? No, I'm wrong. City or Newcastle. So last year's finalists, or the team that seems to have accumulated the most Carabao Cups, League Cups in a while, in a few seasons. Yeah, so I didn't know that we're playing. So we're playing, the first leg on the 14th of January and the second leg on the 3rd of February. So let's see. But no, all in all, I was pleased with the performance, pleased that we got over the line, which gives me a little bit of hope, because this is a trophy I really want to win. I know it's considered to be Tim Pot to a lot of fans and the third tier trophy, but this is a trophy that when you haven't won anything, you know, in the case of Arteta, he hasn't won anything since that FA Cup in his first half season with the team. And we haven't won anything for 20 odd years, or more than that now, 22 years or 24 years, we haven't won a trophy, or haven't won. Not that we haven't won a trophy, we haven't won anything. We haven't, let me start again, not 20. So we haven't won a league in 20 odd years. We haven't won a trophy since 2019, or since 2020, sorry. So in 5 years, nearly 6 years, we haven't won a trophy. So yeah, if there's a trophy you think you can try and win. And I'm not saying it's easy, because Chelsea isn't going to be easy over 2 legs, and playing City or Newcastle in a final is not going to be easy either. So if we do manage to do it, it will hopefully give us confidence going into the rest of the season. And I think it's a competition we can win. I think it's it's clear by the performance tonight. That second string, of Kepa, Lewis Skelly, Saliba, Calafiori, Timber, Norgard, Eze. Who's the other person? Marino, Martinelli, Madueke, and Gabriel Jesus probably played better than our first string team that we've had in the last 2 games. So I'm not saying that's going to be the first 11 that's going to win the league, but I think we've got a very good chance of going on and winning this competition. Obviously, the caveat to that is if we can step up our level and beat Chelsea over 2 legs, and even step up, and even if we get past that, step up our level and beat Newcastle or City in the final. But yeah, let's see what happens. Brighton on Saturday. There won't be any content. There will be content, but there won't be any content with me at all, being that it's not going to be on television. So you'll just get the EA Sports FC sim for that. The next time you'll see me will probably be previewing Villa on the Tuesday after that. So Merry Christmas for all of those watching. Hope you don't overindulge too much, but at the same time, it is Christmas. You can have one day off. So yeah, thank you very much for all your support this year. I noticed that I have, it's been a bit of a slow ride the last 6 months, just because of the split between my Armchair Armory content and everything else that I do, but I've still managed to keep a little bit of viewership there, and I'll keep going until while people still pay attention. I'll keep going. Right, as always, take care and stay safe.
Remember to like and subscribe, and also follow Dan on social media. All the information is in the description below.